Welcome back to Ablaze Apostolic Ministries International, bringing light to a darkening world, impacting lives, and impacting communities. I am Sister Vania Browne. Today we continue the series on Let's Lift Our Worship. Yesterday we finished our session when the jailer asked what could he do to be saved. We recognize that that experience was traumatic for him. It was a different experience that he had ever experienced. But now we realize that the experience did not only capture him, but his entire household. The midnight worship resulted in household salvation. So today we continue in Acts chapter 16, verses 16 through 30. The jailer kept asking Paul and Silas, "Sirs, what must I do to be saved?" And the response was, and they said, "Believe on the Lord Jesus Christ, and thou shalt be saved, and thy house." Beloved, salvation is not only for us, but for our households. Joshua once declared in Joshua chapter 24, verse 15, "As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." I believe that the jailer's spirit was already prepared to receive salvation. They spoke into him the word of the Lord, and all who were in his household, they brought the word of the Lord alive in their spirit. I believe the jailer lived on the compound or somewhere near the jail. Now, the jailer turned caregiver. He, in the same hour of the night, the midnight, washed their wounds. He had compassion on them. Then he and all his household were baptized. Remember Philip and the eunuch in Acts chapter 8? Isn't God powerful? Sometimes we find ourselves by God's own divine will in difficult places, beaten and jailed, not for our shame, but for God's glory, that men may know that He is God. It is not about us, it is all about the Almighty. Remember again, Daniel in Daniel chapter 6. Daniel was a worshiper, a captive down in Babylon, but not distracted at all. In any way, he was not distracted. He did not allow his circumstances to cause him to take his eyes off God. It is not about our sufferings, but about household salvation. God's work did not stop there. Verse 35 says in Acts chapter 16, "And when it was day, the magistrates sent the serjeants, commanding that Paul and Silas be freed. The keeper relayed the message and told them to go in peace." But look at this. Look at the response of Paul and Silas. They beat us openly, condemned us openly because they are Romans, imprisoned us, and now wants us to go out privately. No, let them come and get us themselves. But Paul and Silas were more than Romans. They were the children of the Most High God. They, the magistrates, were indeed confounded and brought to shame. They went themselves, brought them out, and asked them to leave the city. Friends, let's worship the Lord. No matter where we find ourselves in our Christian journey, worship Him, even at midnight, and see what God will do for us. Let's lift our worship. This is a Blaze Apostolic Ministry International, bringing light to a darkening world. I am Sister Vania Browne. Do have yourself a wonderful day.